docking phase this morning. They're ready. And then head over and watch the big boy.
Yeah, I went to get a box, and the guy had a box, but it already had stuff in it, so I was like, well, if somebody had some DX engineering or something, so we went with that one for this one, but we will do that. I'm thinking about maybe make
40 meters is still long there and stuff, but things are going good this morning. I did get up early this morning to drink coffee, 3 cups of coffee and a Wheaties this morning there.
For the rattlesnake net, here is KF4WGR. Oh, I do, Barry. I copy you even better than before. You sounded really good now, over.
This is KB2 UKA. The frequency in use is the frequency occupied. KB2 UKA. This is KB2 UKA. The frequency in use is the frequency occupied. KB2 UKA. CQ40, CQ40 meter, KB2 UKA, calling CQ40, CQ40 meter, KB2 UKA, kilowatt Bravo 2, Uniform Kilowatt America, QRZ. CQ40, CQ40 meter, KB2 UKA, calling CQ40, CQ40 meter, kilowatt Bravo 2, Uniform Kilowatt Alpha, QRZ. CQ40, CQ40 meter, KB2 UKA, calling CQ40, good morning. Kilowatt Bravo 2, Uniform Kilowatt Alpha, KB2 UKA, calling CQ40 QRZ. CQ40, CQ40 meter, KB2 UKA, calling CQ40, CQ40 meter, kilowatt Bravo 2, Uniform Kilowatt Alpha, KB2 UKA, calling CQ40, KB2 UKA, QRZ. Station returning, I'm on 262.5, 262.5, KB2 UKA QRZ. CQ40, CQ40 meter, KB2 UKA, calling CQ40, CQ40 meter, Kilo Bravo 2, United Kilowatt America, KB2 UKA, CQ40, CQ40 meter, KB2 UKA, QRZ.
KB2 UKA, KC2 OKG.
Kilo Charlie 2, go ahead.
Hey, I'm over in Long Island in New York. Where are you from?
I'm in Kings Park, brother. What's your call sign? Kilo Charlie 2, go ahead.
Yeah, Kilo Charlie 2, Oscar, Kilo Golf.
All right, KC2 OKG, Joe. I'm not too far from you, man. I got you up here on the map. I'm off Old Dock Road in Kings Park, over.
Yeah, I'm a bit familiar with the area. I grew up in Comac myself. Actually, it's too funny. Usually the vertical in the backyard, I don't usually get people close to me.
Yeah, 40 was very long. Maybe it's tightening up a little bit. I'm on a big old vertical, too. 43-foot ground-mounted vertical with 90 65-foot ground radials and a legal limit tuner.
Yeah, I've only got 18-footer, 14 ABQ antenna with about 25-foot ground radials on it.
All right, man. Well, it's working. I'm hearing you 5.6. I'm also running. I'm running 1,100 watts right now, so I don't know how you're hearing me. Over.
You're coming in. You're coming in at 9, no problem. So this close should be coming in a lot louder to each other, but I guess just the verticals, you don't really. Like I said, the signals mostly go up. I think you don't get that much close to you.
Yeah, I'm surprised we're hearing each other at all. All right, well, nice. Is this the first time we spoke? I've spoken a couple other. Yeah, this is the first time we spoke. I'll just give you a little heads up. If I know we're so close, it doesn't matter. But I'm live streaming on YouTube. So if you throw my call sign KB2 UKA into the search box of YouTube, we're just 6 minutes in. It's got today's date on it. You'll be able to hear how I'm hearing you. Over.
Okay, good to know. Thank you.
All right, my friend. Well, you have a great Sunday, and shoot me an email or something, and we could catch up. Kilo Charlie 2, Oscar Kilo Golf from KB2 UKA 73.
73, KC2 OKG clear.
All right, 73. This is KB2 UKA, Long Island, New York, QRZ. CQ40, CQ40 meter, KB2 UKA calling CQ40, Kilowatt Bravo 2, Uniform Kilowatt America, CQ40, KB2 UKA, Long Island, New York, QRZ.
Kilo Delta 9, Oscar Golf Bravo.
Kilo Delta 9, Oscar Golf Bravo. Scott, good to speak with you, my friend. Wow, it's been a couple of months. Got a great signal on you. How copy? Over.
I got you 5.9 here in Indiana, and it has been a day or two. I've heard you a couple times on the YouTube channel, and then tuned into the radio and heard nothing. So the propagation's been up and down, but it's pretty good today. You're coming in nice and clear, Roger.
Oh, you as well, my friend. You're 10 over. 10 over, sounding beautiful. The fidelity and the audio sounding great. I'm running some new noise cancellation equipment here. So if you're watching the YouTube page, just add an S unit. So you're keying the meter at 5.9, which means if I shut this stuff off, you're 10 or 15 over. Sounding great. Over.
Yeah, Roger that. I think since I've talked to you last, I picked up a FTDX10, which is what I'm on now, and then just my little off-center fed dipole, Roger.
Well, it's working for you. I've been listening in for about, what time is it, 8 o'clock? For about an hour. And propagation's been all over the place, but the signals are starting to pick up. And for the last couple of weeks, it's been hard for me to hear 5 and 9 stations. Guys have been coming in 5.6, 4x6, maybe 5.7, a few 5 and 9s, but you're pinging the meter, brother.
Well, I appreciate that, and I got you about 20 over here today, and I'm just running 95 watts. I picked up a ALS 600 used, and I used it for a day, and the files went out, so I had to send it back in Meritron, Roger.
Oh, gosh. What do I have sitting around here? I have an 811 sitting around here that works perfectly.
Yeah, roger that. I should hopefully have the ALS 600 back here in the next couple weeks. It's been, they were 8 to 10 weeks out on repairs. They're that busy right now. But I should have it back here in a couple weeks. But if not, I will shoot you an email and we'll see what we can do, Roger.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You know you have too much stuff. I'm looking around the shack right now, and I can't find my 811. I have no idea. It's in here somewhere. I've got a broken 572B. No, an AL 572 that's sitting behind me. I bought it broken, dead on arrival. And but I have a beautiful 811 that was mine personally, and it must be under a box somewhere. Over.
Yeah, I know that feeling. I've got a couple sitting on the floor now, and I think I've got one or two up in the closet yet, Roger.
Oh, yeah. I'm on the Mercury. I'm still on the Mercury. This thing's just a workhorse, doing a good job for me. All right, Scott. Well, good to speak with you today. I'm glad we made contact. Hope you have a great Sunday. We're heading over to my friend and business partner's home around 3 o'clock today for a barbecue. We're going to have all our guys there and their families, so we're going to have a good time. And we had our daughter's 8th birthday party yesterday, so never a dull moment, Scott. Kilo Delta Niner Oscar Golf Bravo from KB2 UKA 73.
Yeah, 73, Doug. I think we're going to head out to the campground today and hang out in the camper. You have a great one, and we will catch you on down the log. This is KD9 OGB, and I will be 73s. Thank you.
All right, Scott, 73, and take care. All right, let's see if anyone else has a copy. This is KB2 UKA QRZ.
And for QNT, good morning, Doug. You are booming in here. 15 over 9 on some peaks here.
Oh, you're 5 and 9. Good. I was getting a little worried this morning. I've been on here for an hour, and guys were I just couldn't hear anyone. But it seems to opened up a little bit. How you doing, Art?
Yeah, doing well, Doug. Good to hear you. And yeah, are you on the login thing right now? The old, the OM, the Log 4 OM program.
Oh yeah, I'm on it. I'm putting it up on the screen. Boom, there we go. And I love the map. I love it. It's I just love the integration. Over.
Oh, yeah. I've been watching a lot of videos, Doug. I finally got this thing figured out, and I really enjoy it. I'm doing some of the FT8 stuff, and now, of course, that it's integrated and I have everything interfaced correctly, even with the program, with the FT8 program, as soon as I double-click to, work a station, it instantly brings them up. It shows their location, the image, the QRZ pops up. It is a fantastic program. I really enjoy it.
So that's the only thing I haven't done yet is integrated with JTDX. That is the only thing I haven't done. I played around with it for about 3 minutes trying to do it, and I didn't get it to work yet.
Okay. All right, there's a UPD thing you have to put in, the UPD address for the program. It's like 2273 or something. I mean, it's not that difficult. It's something we can do pretty quickly. But anyway, once we do that, it just meshes together. And anything, even if you work in voice, sideband, like right now, as soon as you click on a call, boom, it pops everything up automatically. And it's really neat. I like how they were able to get that UPD software integrated with other third-party programs, so it works out really well. But yeah, the only thing I'm looking at is the only thing I notice on mine is when I open up. Like right now, I open the program, everything syncs up good, everything's good with the radio, showing the frequency, but the right side where it shows the spotters, it it doesn't change bands there. Do you have to manually do that to drop down to change bands for the, showing all the call signs that are on the air at the moment, or shouldn't that follow the radio as well?
You would think it would. There could be a setting for that, but I've just been manually selecting the band. And remember, I'm running TCI, so I also have that problem that Rick was mentioning, where when I shut the program down, when I start it back up, I have to go in and put the TCI port number again. So I just leave it open. And then I don't have to do that. And that's another thing, because remember, with the TCI, that's where I don't know if I use the UPD thing that you're mentioning.
Right, and they're separate. The TCI is just basically getting the radio to talk with the program, and that's really the best way. I mean, as far as streaming from PC software to the program itself, there's probably nothing better than that interface. Now, of course, using a virtual comm or whatever is okay. It works fine. But way better transmission between the PC and that program with TCI. Now, the other thing, the UDP is just software, basically. It's telling the program to communicate with that piece of software, like JTDX, to log in, to double-click immediately and bring up all the info on the screen.
All right, so then that's what I was missing, because I didn't download. That's a download, right?
No, it's already built into the Log4OM program. It's just a matter of going in the settings, and basically I can tell you, I mean, you have the same program I have, right? You have the JTDX software for the, for FT8?
Yep, same one. The only thing I did so far, because I literally read nothing. So I went down in the settings of Log4M to Applications, WSJT/JTDX, and all I did was click the little button that says Import QSO from JT Message 12. I don't see, oh wait, here it is. Nope, that's not it. Yeah, so if you could point me in the right direction, I could figure it out from there.
Yeah, I see you working it on the stream right now, but of course that's a little bit of delay, but it'll still work. Let's see, I believe it is connections. Yes, so go down to software integration, and then right underneath click on connections.
Yep, there it is, and UDP is selected, and then it wants a connection name for inbound and or outbound.
Right, so you just want to work with the UDP inbound, and in the port box, the little port box, put in 2236.
Roger.
And then put in the connection name, just JTDX for the connection name.
Got it.
And then at the next one, service type, do the drop-down query and select JT message.
And then plus?
And then, plus to add it, it should drop down now in that white box below. You should see a string with a check mark next to UPD inbound.
Yep, okay, and I got to go into JTDX and change the port back to 2236 because I was trying to get it to just work via TCI. I thought that was it, and I changed it to my TCI port in JTDX, so I got to change it back to 2236.
Right, okay, yes, and then one more thing, Doug, on the left side, go down underneath Applications and click on the WSJT or JTDX under Applications.
Yep, and check that box, import.
Exactly, and then save and apply.
We'll try that later. I'll open up JTDX later, and maybe it didn't save when I changed the port, but I know where to change that back, 2236.
Exactly. Just remember 2236, right, go into JTDX, do, whatever there, and it should all sync up. As soon as you double-click on a CQ, someone, the send CQ, and you catch it real quick with the mouse, everything will be all set up on the OM program.
All right, yeah, that's how I had it with Swisslog. So there's no way I'm manually logging FT8. So once I correct that in JTDX, it'll be turnkey. Turnkey, Art. Boy, your audio's sounding good.
Well, thank you, and yeah, there's no mention for you. It's it's outstanding, man. Let me tell you, my goodness, boy, you've come a long way in a short time, Doug. I remember one of our first couple of contacts, and you were kind of dabbling a little bit with the power SDR stuff, the old Flex, and it was sounding good. But this is just leaps and bounds, man. Just what an upgrade! Fantastic stuff.
Well, thank you for all your help. And man, I've been getting an itch to maybe go full digital, full DAW like Steve, because I really like what he does, putting the receive through it. I've been working to really quiet this receive, and you'll hear it on the stream. It's a lot quieter. But if I could run the receive through the DAW, that's something I'm looking to do.
Right. Yeah, I know he's really into that. I've been trying to catch up with some of his videos. I think the success for him was the dual sound cards. Apparently, he has 2 sound cards going in his PC. The good quality cards. I think it's the PCI Extreme slots, and he implemented 2 sound cards where almost they work in tandem. To get everything to work nicely.
Yeah. So what I could do, because I've been racking my brain here, I could leave the X-Air. I could just leave it and use that for all my transmit audio. And then I have this, which is the same card he has. I have this M audio card from when I was using the rack just sitting here. I might be able to use that with a DAW for the receive.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. That's right, exactly. I think he even mentions that box too. He's still integrating that box, and maybe that's what it was. He's using that box and then a second sound card in the PC, and getting those 2 to communicate, for the input-output stuff. For mostly the receive stuff. Because I do notice his audio. Well, yours too, though. I mean, you sound, the way you sound over the stream is spot on. I mean, it's like I'm like scratching my head. How are you doing that? You're getting the same fidelity on your stream as you are, when you're transmitting over the air. But I think what you're referencing is the receive end, right? You're talking about the receive side.
Yeah, the receive side, to get to just cut out a little bit more of the white noise, or maybe to get the effect that the Anon has with its noise reduction. Over.
Oh, yeah. Don't get me started about that little button on this software. My goodness, that's one of the, probably out of the top 10 features of the Anon radio, that's on top of the list. That's the number 1 feature, is their noise reduction circuit.
It's phenomenal. It's absolutely phenomenal. I've heard it on YouTube. I've seen the comparisons. It's great. I did tweak this one a little bit with Steve's settings, and it is night and day compared to the settings that I had before. So, between that, this little MFJ box, even though I'm using the internal antenna, it's made it a lot quieter.
Oh, yeah, fantastic. But N4QNT here, so you're sounding great, and I can't, what are we, about 7-8 minutes into this, and not even a flutter, nothing. I mean, I can't believe the conditions last night, unbelievable on this band, especially down the band. A lot of EU is rolling in, VKs were coming in, down like in the 7.178 area, 177. And even on 20 meter, FT8 was cooking way late. So some nice conditions rolling in here all of a sudden.
Yep, and the propagation report on QRZ says 40 is going to be horrible during the day. But it seems as the sun's going up, it's getting better.
Exactly. I'm going to take a quick clip here of what Rick sent me for this meter setup for this radio. He used to use it on his Flex, the Flex 3000, and it's one of Woodbox Radio, Bob's S meters that he was famous for. Oh my goodness, this thing is fantastic. It looks something similar to what you're doing now, having that S meter like that and drag it where you want to put it on your, on your interface.
Yeah, I saw in the chat last night. That thing is very, very cool, and it syncs up with the calibration in the Anon.
Yeah, this one here is a little different. That was the old version, but then Rick sent me up an updated version, and it works. I finally got it to work with the COM port, but here you go. I'm going to send out the quick clip.
All right, cool. Nate says he could barely hear us. Let's see if I have a copy on him. Nate, if you're still listening, Whiskey 4 November Alpha, do you copy KB2 UKA?
Oh, yeah. Well, that message, I guess he was listening. He says he barely hears us, but yeah, he's right in that niche, that short path.
Yep. I think it's kind of medium right now. All right, let's see. What do we got here, Art? Oh, yeah, that's sweet. That is sweet.
The only problem is, you see where it says trial version, and he's seeking for the, Rick's trying to find the number, but we'll see. Hopefully I can get it registered. But, yeah, it's pretty cool how it follows the frequency, and, it kind of show you some of the settings there in that little screen. It's pretty nice.
No, I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, man. Is he a silent key?
I'm not sure, Doug. I think possibly. Everybody's like, what happened? I mean, this was a hot commodity. This piece of software. When things were cooking and getting started with the Flex, the Flex 1500s, the 3000s, the 5000s. I mean, this was the cat's meow to buy, as a plug-in. And then something happened. That's a possibility. I think I'll have to do a little more research.
Right, because I think you said there's not even a place to buy it, right? You click the button and nothing happens?
Exactly. If I wanted to venture out and just, do the deal on my end and get it registered, it's all, no more URLs. Everything is gone. So, and this has been for a while. This has been at least 3 years that I know of, so. Yep.
So what's on the agenda today, Art? We're heading to a barbecue, a late one at 3 o'clock with the kids. My business partner's having everyone over and all their families, so that'll be our afternoon. Nothing much before that.
Yeah, nothing going on here, Doug. Just relax, do some house chores, catch up on a little, help Kim out with some laundry and such, and just the usual quiet Sunday. My kids are my youngest is actually we're leaving this week. We're gonna take her down to Tallahassee. She's starting her first year FSU, so that's exciting. We're all exciting for her, sad for us, but our first empty nest situation, man. It's empty nest is happening.
Oh no, don't even tell me that. I'm only 7 years behind you. My first one goes in 7 years. That's going to go by like a snap of a finger. I don't even want to think about it.
Yeah, it's tough. I know my wife, Kim, she's pretty, oh man, I could tell. It's going to be a tough week next week.
You got to bribe them with cars and things so they go to local college.
Yeah. Well, for us, we came from South Florida. We moved up here, gosh, Doug, about 14, 15 years now. And down there, when we were, when she was first born, I did that college fund thing, Florida prepay. I had no clue we would be doing what we did to come up here. But yeah, we committed to it, and I just want to utilize it. If we use it for here local, you lose a lot. They take you don't even get half of the credits. So, the key was selecting that whatever particular Florida school, so it's all set.
Was it a true prepay or was it a 529 plan?
No, at the time, a true pre-play plan, and thankfully, and we were grandfathered in because they already did away with it. It was gone 8 years after we started it, but we were grandfathered in, and it was a really great plan. It pays for everything.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, most states got rid of it. Now your options are 529 plan, or actually buying because 529 plan, you get the tax deduction within the state that you live in and that the plan is established to, but you can use it anywhere. But if you don't use the money for higher education, you then get a 10% IRS penalty and you get fully taxed on the earnings. Some other people do cash value life insurance because you could pull that money out for anything. But the prepay was great. Because the market fluctuation didn't matter. You were just paying for the tuition in advance. Over.
Exactly. N4QNT, it's a 20.
KB2 UKA.
Yeah. So that was all set, and my oldest, we did that as well. So yeah, it's long gone now, right? The things have to. I guess hold their course, and only because of adjustments and inflation and everything else added on to the extra, these chancellors, they got to make their 1.2 mil a year,
They have to. They need the money for indoctrination. All right, Art. I think I'm gonna go see what the little ones are doing up there that are not so little anymore, and see if my wife's awake.
Very good. Well, happy we were able to make a go of it, Doug. Always pleasure to work you here, especially on 40. Oh my gosh, you're sounding great. That antenna plays. Out of all the antenna systems, I'll tell you, I really I like what you did out there. That is so spot on. And I know I always say this, but I pay attention to detail, and that's the way a vertical should be set up. The tuner at the base of the antenna. So, way to go with that legal limit tuner out there, that weatherized, the big MFJ. That's a great piece of equipment. Hey, 7-3, we'll be in touch. KB2 UKA, N4QNT, Art in North Carolina.
Well, thank you. And since I'm not putting the beam up yet, I'm thinking of going out there and adding another 15 or 20 radials to it on the other side. I'm a little light on the, what side is that? North, south. I'm a little light on the east side. So maybe adding a few more on the east side, try to get some better east coverage. But yeah, I have no complaints with it. That MFJ tuner's held up through a winter and a half so far. I did a little extra waterproofing on it. I sealed the seams because I had the 600-watt version and water got in that one before I had the legal limit here. But yeah, I'm happy with it. I am happy with it. All right, Art, take care. Have a great day. N4QNT, KB2 UKA, I'm clear. 73.
All right, 7-3. Have a great day, Doug.